Namaste बिटिया हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. A very good morning to you all. Myself, JVM Dr. Ravi Jain, Assistant Professor, Department of Practice of Medicine and Faculty of Homeopathic Science at Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. In the last lectures, we have discussed about dermatitis. We have discussed about the classification of dermatitis. We have discussed about the endogenous dermatitis or endogenous eczema. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the exogenous eczema. Exogenous eczema, the classification we have already studied, so there is no need to repeat that classification again. You can see from the previous lecture the classification of exogenous eczema. So let's start with the contact dermatitis. What is contact dermatitis? Contact dermatitis is an acute chronic inflammatory or chronic inflammatory reactions to substances that come into contact with the skin. The clinical lesions of contact dermatitis may be acute, wet and edematous, or chronic. It can be dry, thickened, and scaly. There are two types of contact dermatitis. Number one, irritant contact dermatitis, and number two is allergic contact dermatitis. Irritant contact dermatitis is caused by the chemical irritant, and allergic contact dermatitis is caused by the allergens showing type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. So we have two types of contact dermatitis, irritant and allergic contact dermatitis. Due to the these are the clinical lesions of contact dermatitis due to the contact of certain substances with the skin. Now we first start with the irritant contact dermatitis. Irritant contact dermatitis is due to the exposure of the skin to chemicals or physical agents, which can cause irritation to the skin and causes dermatitis, hence it is called as irritant contact dermatitis. Next we have, it may occur with minutes after the exposure or may be delayed up to 24 hours. The changes vary from erythema to vesiculations. There can be erosions, crusting, and scaling, which follows. The papules are not seen in irritant type of dermatitis. The lesions are sharply demarcated to the site of contact. Now, what are the various clinical features of irritant dermatitis? The hands are commonly affected. There is dryness, chapping, erythema, scaling, fissuring, crusting, stinging, and itching. So, hands are commonly affected. There is dryness, chapping, erythema, scaling, fissuring, crusting, stinging, and itching. Next, we come to the allergic contact dermatitis. In the allergic contact dermatitis, it is dependent on the sensitization and occurs only in the sensitized individuals. It develops within the 48 hours of exposure and it is worsened by repeated exposure. So the allergic contact dermatitis is dependent on the sensitization and occurs only in the sensitized individuals to that particular substance. It develops within the 48 hours of the exposure and is worsens on the repeated exposure. Next, we come to the asteatoic eczema. Asteatoic eczema is also known as the xerotic eczema or the winter itch or the dry eczema with fissuring and cracking of the skin. The affected limbs, it affects the limbs in the elderly people. It is also known as xerotic or winter itch. So many times the itch that is coming in the winters is basically asteatoic eczema or the xerotic eczema. The clinical features includes the skin is dry, erythematous, it becomes itchy, and there is crazy paving pattern or fissuring. The complaints are worse in the dry winter climate and is worse by overwashing. and is worse in the patient with hypothyroidism. The management consists of topical emollients and mild topical steroids. Next, we come to lichen simplex chronicus, that is also represented by LSC. It represents the end stage of a variety of pruritic and eczematous disorders, including atopic dermatitis. It consists of a circumscribed plaque or plaques of lichenified skin due to the chronic scratching or rubbing. The common areas involved includes the posterior knuckle region, the dorsum of foot and ankles. Now, how will you can see the picture, the image of the lichen simplex chronicus. Now, the management part. The management consists of breaking the cycle of chronic itching and high potency topical glucocorticoids. So this was all about dermatitis. We have finished the dermatitis in 4 lectures. And in the next lecture, we are going to start with psoriasis, a new topic, a very important topic. So this session was powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention it in the comment box and I will try to resolve it. So this was all for today. And in the next lecture, I will be starting with a very important topic, that is psoriasis. Psoriasis will be covered in 2 lectures. So this was all for today. Thank you very much. We will be meeting with the next topic tomorrow.